Okay.
That also, you had a -4 for being prone, by the way, but...
So yes, Nimbus suddenly grows claws and he tries to attack Chowder with them.
Finally, you're awake, you lazy bum. Now get up.
I hear the voice and I'm, oh god, Chowder. I pull your hand off my nose. Leave me alone, Chowder. I want to go to sleep.
No, sleepy. Sleepy time over. He takes his blanket and just throws off the bed.
This one's a gnome sorcerer. We're gonna be doing that later, babe. Okay. Just later. So, wait, what did you say again? I'm sorry.
I take your blanket and throw it off the bed.
I just curl up into a ball.
Okay, then I go to your mirror. I take a small towel. How do you say it? I spin it up and use it as a whip on your ass.
I don't want to get up. Leave me alone, Chowder. What do you
Then
want?
you hear.
And then you hear a little squeal. Ow! Stop that! Fine, I'll get up. I'm up.
You know, if you want to earn your keep, you have to be an early bird.
Nah, I don't want to be an early bird. I just want to go to sleep. What do you want, Chowder? You had some reason for bugging me.
He jumps on the bed, he goes sit on your chest, and says, "We have a murder mystery at our hands."
Yeah, now that Chowder mentions it, you do remember a lot of commotion last night. Maybe that's what that guy wanted you to get Quinn and the rest for.
Are you talking about that horse thing?
Yes, someone killed my emergency ration, and I want to know who it was.
Well, if it was an emergency ration, I guess I'll help. But get off my chest, you're making it hard to breathe.
And he gets out of bed.
Nimbus is just gonna shake his head and he's... Okay. He's gonna get off the bed and he's gonna be like, alright, I guess. Let's go get Quinn and the others.
Yes.
You go round up the guards, I'll go grab Quinn, and we'll meet back by, I don't know, the horse stables?
What guards?
Well, basically there's...
No, they said something about guards.
Basically there's only Quinn, Nargrim, and that guy who doesn't exist anymore.
Ah, yes.
You go get the dwarf, I'll get Quinn.
Oh, goody. And he rushes off.
Okay.
Mirage, there we go.
And
Okay.
you see Nimbus just groan as he finally gets out of bed and he says, screw it, might as well do something today. And he runs off to, well, walks off to go get Quinn.
Alright.
It kind of looks like he's the Walking Dead. How sleepy he is.
There's a undead in our city, kill it!
With more of them!
Yes.
We already had the undead elf, but...
2 arms!
Anyway.
But no, we'll assume Brother Eldrast is not around and he doesn't spot any zombies.
I think he's still nurturing a hangover.
Yeah, probably.
Knowing
as
Brother
usual.
Eldrast, as usual. I mean, I would be worried if I find Brother Eldrast up and about at the crack of dawn.
Yeah, that would be weird.
That would be weird.
By the way, Brown, now it's probably like 7 in the morning, let's say.
Ah, jolly good. Breakfast time.
So, Quinn is having his breakfast. Where is he having breakfast? In his room or in the inn itself? I mean,
The
the eating area.
yes, in the inn's eating area.
All right.
Fully dressed for whatever life decides to throw upon him.
All right. Quinn has been. They present to him a bowl of porridge, some bread, and butter, and probably some jam too.
Ah, indeed. I thank the good man for his generosity, and tuck in.
What generosity? You're paying. Well,
I know,
technically
no.
you're not paying, but yeah.
Yes,
No generosity.
people are being paid.
Yes.
Still, it is a good thing to be courteous at any time.
Yeah, they appreciate you. They appreciate how nice you are to them.
Again, Dow, you have some brown stuff on your nose. Just saying.
The mark of a true knight.
Anyway, so Quinn is having his breakfast when a very sleepy gnome stumbles into the room.
You hear a bunch of grumbling. It says, Quinn. Quinn.
Yes, Mr. Cobblepot. What seems to be amiss?
They woke me up. Can I crash in your room?
Well, perhaps. What reasons did the offenders have to wake you up at such a fine hour?
Something about a horse killed or something. I don't know.
Well, it seems to me that we have another job to pursue then.
I don't want to do a job. I want to sleep, damn it. Doesn't anybody understand sleep?
Yes, of course we do. We all require sleep. What we also require is to find out who killed that horse. Will that not be an interesting diversion?
No.
Hey, Richard. No, not Richard. Oh. Hey, Dawa.
Hmm?
Have you said your
Yes.
prayers?
Yes.
Okay. Then. Carry on.
No, it won't be an interesting diversion. An interesting diversion would be sleeping and and having my way with those 3 nymphs that I was having my way with.
So you're saying that you can't solve this mystery.
Hey, I never said that.
Oh, it sounds like somebody who wants to get out from a difficult task, because, well, they're clearly not up to it.
Dude, have you ever been at it with 3 nymphs? Seriously?
I'm not talking about the nymphs, more about the murder of the horse.
It's a horse. We ride them. We eat them. Big whoop.
Do you know how... Yes, and they're also a few hundreds in gold pieces worth. It's quite the investment.
And they're extremely important if you're a part of a group of traveling performers who need horses to get to their next destination to make money.
Yes. I mean, the fact that the horse is dead is already a big issue. A horse costs what, 750-ish? 300 gold? Something
yeah,
like that?
It costs a lot of gold.
It's a huge blow to the fair.
Your average comer cannot afford a horse, that's for certain.
Nope.
Fine. Let's go deal with this so that I can get back to my nymphs.
Indeed, and you'll find the reward that much sweeter since you have taken some time to do something worthy.
Screw a reward. I just want my nymphs.
Those 3 are mine now.
Tala?
Yes?
You, as a man of noble breed who obviously knows a thing or two about horses, know that the horses. That's the true. Well, basically the Yosef's horses, are very well trained, and also they're pretty good horses.
Yes, indeed. They're probably big, bulky horses, fit for drawing.
No.
They
You're
are.
thinking of working horses. These weren't
Yes.
working horses.
These weren't working horses.
No, because
they're part
working
of the
horses
show.
aren't really good to go long distances with.
True. You need oxen for that. They're slower, but they can keep tracking. They can keep walking all day long.
Mhm.
Huh. All right. Well, I'll quickly finish off my breakfast. Smile at the innkeeper, and then head out with a gnome in tow, I presume.
Do you have any work for Cadbury today? Just asking. Your butler?
Not that I can think of offhand.
Okay, then I'll probably
What?
catch up on some reading.
Indeed.
He just as you leave, he's just best of luck with your inquiries, sir.
Thank you, Cadbury. Thank you.
Have a good day.
I just realized where Cadbury is from. Richie Rich.
What name, Cadbury?
Of course. Let's continue on.
Okay.
No, the name Cadbury. Yeah, it's from the movie Richie Rich.
Oh,
No,
it
it's
is?
from a chocolate bar. I thought it was a good name.
Okay. Anyway, so
Yes. Yes.
Moving
I'll
along.
head to the scene of the crime.
Chowder has probably recruited a grumpy dwarf,
Yes.
who's a lot less grumpy after he had some beers in him.
Mm-hmm.
I am luring him with a piece of meat on a stick in front of him.
That would be
No,
funny.
you
A
don't
funny
lure a
sight.
dwarf like that. You lure a dwarf with a woman with a beard. Come on.
A shiny piece of gold.
No, but it's true. Nargrim does like his meat.
That is, yeah. Anyway, we
Yes,
lure him
exactly.
to his doom, and we sacrifice him to the dark gods.
There we go.
Ah.
That worked.
No. Anyway, eventually you may all make it over to Yosef, who's standing too near a couple of his fellow performers, and yeah, he's like barking orders, and he looks pretty grumpy. But as soon as you guys arrive, he's like, all right, I need to talk to these guards for a moment. Very important about the horse, and they all nod at him, and they take their leave.
Mhm.
And
Greetings, sir.
Yosef gives you all a stern look.
I look back calmly.
And in case you don't remember, Yosef is a dark-skinned man, kind of a skinny, lanky sort. He looks like he's middle-aged, and he's mostly bald, and he has a like a drooping, hanging mustache. It's black, and it's actually it's going. There's a lot of gray in it, but mostly black.
Understood.
And he has a lot of and he has a lot of wrinkles on his forehead from worrying a lot.
Yes, indeed. He was also not the nicest of people.
He has a lot on his mind.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Therefore, the short greeting.
Okay, he sees you, and he's like, there you are. Come closer. It's a very serious matter.
Indeed.
Is Chowder there too?
And now,
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what are you doing here?
Well, someone got to keep these guys. Someone has to keep a look on these guys.
He sighs deeply now. It does not matter.
his
Yeah,
expertise with animals should come in handy.
They are really shady, these three.
I'm certain
And
you
of
have
course,
all.
Quinn. Yes, we
Yes?
step closer.
I'm certain you have all heard that one of my horses got killed. It was a very good horse, a very hard worker who went by the and his name was Zandu. In any case, I entrusted him to the local stable keeper woman, but clearly she has not done her job very well because he's now dead. And I want you to look into this. I want you to find whoever did this and bring them to me.
Dead or alive?
Preferably alive, but if he puts up too much of a struggle, dead. He needs to be brought to justice.
There it is then.
Would that be Varisian justice? Would that be Varisian justice or the local sorts?
That'll be my justice for interrupting my damn dreams.
I ignore the gnome and look at the one who pays us.
Yes, Yosef grumbles and says, I said that I would prefer that you bring them to me.
Very well. Now, so the horse Zandu, the departed Zandu, is still at the local stables, or has he been?
Yes,
Has he already been?
if you
Very
go
well.
down the road there, he like points, you'll notice that there are some stables there. The woman is probably waiting for you. I told you I'd send you over in the morning.
Very well. What can you tell us about the stable keeper?
She's clearly very incompetent.
Thank you. That helped a lot.
Maybe you're just a poor judge of character.
That's the sort of thing I can't say.
And then Joseph says, I don't think I'm taking the word of a goblin like you seriously.
Good, never take me serious.
Now, do you have any questions?
Yeah.
I think the dwarf's waking up.
Looks like
Not quite.
Nico is
Not
here.
quite. Ooh, jolly good.
I'm sure he'll join
Because
the call immediately.
Because I lured him out of his bed with some meat on a stick while he's still sleepwalking.
Eat.
Anyway, does anybody have any questions for Joseph?
Yeah, how much do we get paid if we figure this out?
He just frowns at you. You get paid your normal wages.
That means not a lot.
However, we are all bound to undertake this quest, and of course, this is a serious blow to our friends, and we must do everything we can to set this right. I do not have any questions for you, good sir. Let's first have a look at the place where the crime has happened.
Yes, I told you where it is. Go to the stables and the woman there will help you. Now go.
Yes, okay.
And he gestures for you to leave.
I bid him a fair day and go.
Alright. So, what do you do?
Go to the stables.
Alright. Let's take a look at the map so we actually know where it is.
Yes.
Tornkeep map.
Mm-hmm.
Zooming out. Looking at my own map, it's the building over here, guys. Is everybody looking at the map?
Nope.
Aye. Oh, that one. Making a note.
So yes,
No.
Joseph kind of described it accurately enough whereabout it is. It's not hard for you to find.
We just follow the scent of horse.
Yeah, exactly. It's a building that's somewhat larger than most of the houses around here, and there's like
Mhm.
very large stables next to it. So yeah, it immediately stands out.
Mhm.
Of course.
Which is also very important for a stable keep.
It's I
Because
suppose
stables,
it looks like a farm.
if you can't find the stables by one glance, you won't get many visitors.
And it actually, when you're thinking about it, you're like, hey, it's close to the entrance of town. It's actually the perfect place for stables to be. Like travelers can
Obviously.
come here, and like it's a good place for them to like let their horses rest while they go to the inn.
I agree completely. Stables next to the inn would also be very useful, but oh
Yeah.
well.
But
It
it's
is
close
as
to
it
town,
is.
so it immediately attracts attention. And it actually, when you arrive there, you see like a like a sign there, like an ornate sign, like just next to the road, which says Sariana's livery stable.
Mm-hmm. I see. Very well. I presume the goblin and the gnome are flanking me.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good. Wow, what was that? Well then I'll go have a look at the stable, see in what kind of a shape of repair or disrepair the stable walls are.
Do you immediately head for the stables themselves?
There's a house in front of it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps it is a good time to split our attacks. I look at Chowder and say, perhaps it would be a good idea for you to have a look at the stables already. I have the distinct impression that you know a bit of how a disreputable people would gain entry to this place.
Yeah, it takes one to know one. I got it. And he runs off.
Well, you are very smart.
Finally, someone notices.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mr. Cobblepot, would you be so kind as to see if somebody used... Well, no, I can't really think of it. However, I do wish you to figure of why somebody would want to kill a horse. Right, and with that I head off to the
Didn't Richard say he
reception
was
desk.
gonna be right back? Because I don't
well,
hear
then
him.
he just... Oh. I think it was Nico who would be right back. However it would be, I am headed towards the reception area.
Reception area. You mean the front door?
Yes.
Not a store.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent.
You're at the front door. Quite a sturdy-looking oaken door.
I'll knock.
Alright. There's even a knocker on there.
I use it.
Right. So after a short wait, a woman dressed in quite a plain looking dress, clearly a working outfit, pulls open the door. But the plainness of her dress is a stark contrast to the lovely features of her face, because she is quite beautiful. It actually startles you, because you've been so used to all these commoners and unsavory looking types around here, that it actually startles you to see somebody good looking for a change. She has
There
a
is
tan.
also Zaltana.
Yes, Zaltana is an exception, but she's not a local. That's why I say local.
True.
She has tanned skin, long auburn hair, and very expressionate looking green eyes. And at the moment, she's using them to frown at you. She like hesitantly says, "Yes, can I help you?"
I hope that you can. My name is Quinn Amevar, and I'm one of the guards of the of the caravan, the fishing
Oh
caravan
yes,
in town.
I've been told about your arrival. My name is Sariana Nal.
Greetings,
I run the
Sariana
stables
Nal.
here.
The name on the sign does give that away.
And yeah, she does really seem impatient because she, like I did, she did interrupt you.
Very well. Now, shall we discuss this matter inside, or?
If you want, I'll take you straight for the stables because that's the scene of the crime. She says with a deep sigh.
Indeed, let us venture there.
I don't know how this, and yeah, she closes the door behind her and she locks it, and you know she has like a big ring that's like full of keys, and she like puts it back in her apron, and she says, "I don't know how this happened. I mean, I keep a very good operation here. I have a very good reputation. This sort of thing has never happened before. I swear."
I
Because
see.
I don't know what your boss has told you, but probably nothing good. Because he spent a lot of time last night cursing at me.
Well, it is, from his point of view, this is a heavy blow to his entire operation. So he is rather upset. I usually take that into consideration when listening to someone.
Yes, probably. But yeah, meanwhile she's taking you to stables. But probably Chowder was already there, wasn't he?
Yes.
Alright. So,
he may, of course, do his investigation now.
You notice that the doors to the stables are open, and give me a perception roll, don't you?
16.
You hear some movement in there. And it's not a horse.
I take out my bow and arrow.
Okay.
Then I sneak in. Natural 20.
I'm not even gonna roll.
That's like a 45 or something.
That's just, I give up. Anyway, you sneak in there and you notice that there's a stable boy at work. You notice a guy, like you think he's in his early 20s, with pitchfork, and he's like, yeah, obviously sorting out all the dung and what have you. He's at work.
Resisting the urge to jump up behind him and go.
Dries, I do need to point out there's a lot of horses around here, and horses don't like goblins.
Oh, I thought it was the
It's
other way
only a
around.
matter of time before one of them notices you, so...
You have a 35 on a stealth check. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but you can't mask your smell. And horses can smell. Quite
yes,
well.
they do smell.
Hey, I'm a clean goblin.
I was referring to the horses.
Is Nico on here yet? I see
Yeah,
that-
I'm right here.
Oh, why don't you announce yourself?
He did. He said
Yeah,
hi.
I didn't want to interrupt anything, so.
And we were all blurting all over you.
No, that's
That
fine.
sounded wrong.
That is fine, as, like I said, I'd rather not interrupt.
No, that's okay. That's okay, Nico. I was actually waiting for you. So, welcome, Nico.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I am, pretty good, actually.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Good to hear.
Would anybody like to inform Nico as to what's going on?
This night, a horse has been murdered. His name is Zandu, and he was one of the performing horses of our carnival.
Working horses.
Working horses. Not performing?
No, he doesn't juggle balls. It's a working horse.
but horses can be used for circus acts.
True, but this one was a working horse. He mainly pulled caravans and stuff.
Strange. Now, a working horse. So, of course, our boss, Yosef, is understandably upset. And he has ordered us to figure out who killed the horse and bring the perpetrator to him to face justice.